getting ready to head out on the hike, so we'll be heading that way.
Heading up to Indian Lake.
Yep, Indian Lake, and see what it's got. Maybe have some lunch up there.
And fly the drone a little bit since we're outside of the Pecos wilderness. We can do that. And let's go.
All right.
Agua Piedra Campground is absolutely beautiful, and it's located at 8,500 feet on the northern side of the Pecos wilderness. It's so convenient to be able to walk from your campsite right to the trailhead. Our trailhead is right up here around the corner from our camp spot. And here we are at the trailhead. And there's the trail. And I think we're headed up that way. The trail starts off a little bit rocky, but it's very easy to follow and it's well maintained. You walk right next to a large meadow as you start up the first hill. Once you reach the turnoff to Indian Lake, you go left rather than straight. Don't know where he is, but we got a woodpecker in front of us and one behind us. While we listen to the sound and song of the woodpeckers, we were just noticing all the new growth on all these fir trees. There are these, dozens of juvenile fir trees all over. It's been a good winter up here. Lots of rain. The aspens all look healthy too. Beautiful trail so far. Last year when we stayed at Agua Piedra Campground, we decided to do this hike. So our second day there, we started the hike, but we only made it about a mile up the trail because I wasn't feeling well. So we turned around and went back, but we always planned to try to do this again. So we're excited to be here again this year and to hike up to Indian Lake. We were excited to see what we'd find at the top. This trail is switchback after switchback on your way up, and that's why it's rated as difficult, even though it's only 2.25 miles to the top. We are just starting to get some peaks at some of the mountain peaks here that are still covered with snow. Hopefully when we get up to the top up here, we'll have a view of all of them. We downloaded this hike from All Trails, but we really didn't need it. The trail is very well marked and easy to follow. We saw a few other hikers on our way up and a few more on our way down. It is a well-traveled path, so you shouldn't get lost. We highly recommend the trail, though. It is a beauty. We're starting to get the amazing views. Before you know it, you clear the tree line and reach a large, lush meadow full of wildflowers. Go. Look at the views. Totally worth it. Oh my gosh. This big meadow. We're almost to the lake.
Nice view.
Now we're just playing follow the cairns to the lake. Look at these beautiful aspens. And we found the lake. There's that other couple walking around the lake on that side. Oh, there's a fire ring right here. So I guess if you wanted to backpack up here and camp, you have a nice fire ring. And it's far enough away from the water, I think. This is a beautiful field. I bet the elk love this field. We saw some elk scat under the tree over there where we're going to have our lunch. But I think first, Ron's going to take the drone up and take a look around. This is beautiful. Beautiful. You see the fire ring behind me? So this is Indian Lake. And we're at about 9,500 feet elevation. It's about 1,000 feet above the campground. A little over 2 miles. This would be a good beginner backpack. Definitely. I mean, it's only 2 miles in. But you got a nice spot to set up your tent, and then you could day hike up to the knob if you wanted. There's a trail that goes up there that's another couple miles. It's beautiful. A great spot for tents right here. Looks pretty level. Could put several right in this area, and you'd be the 200 feet away from the water. In among the aspens. Can't beat that. There might be some more camping spots up there. It looks like I see some logs laid across. Might be. And up there. Might be over here on this side of the lake. The lake is right there. Oh, there's a duck in the lake. I thought I heard a splash a minute ago. I don't think there's any fish in this lake because I think it's really shallow and it dries up in the summer. But there's definitely some good spots you could camp. There's only the one fire ring back over there that I saw for sure. And there was another fire ring up the hill at the main meadow. So for lunch today, we're having Mountain House chicken and dumplings, which uses 1 1/3 cups of water. Not too bad.
One and about a third.
Now it's a third. I'm starving. How was your Mountain House chicken and dumplings?
Chicken and croutons. The dumplings didn't get saturated enough.
They didn't dumpling.
Now, granted, we're at 9,500 feet, so that may have something to do with it. But
yeah, they stayed more like croutons, so we just said we'll call it chicken pot pie, and then it doesn't taste bad at all. It actually had really good flavor. I did not mind the flavor at all. Something I could eat. But yeah, the dumplings stayed pretty crunchy. The few that I got that were soft were just gummy, so I think they were better as croutons. But that was a really nice warm lunch, so I think we'll have a good hike back down. Oh, time to clean up. This is elk poop, and this entire meadow is covered with it. Piles everywhere. In fact, there was one section you couldn't even walk. It was solid elk poop. So if you backpack up here, you may have the treat of elk joining you in the morning. That would be pretty cool. So, a big group of family, kids, just arrived as we were leaving the lake and just found another fire ring along the trail. And we're headed that way. Starting to get windy and cloudy. Perfect time to head back down. So if you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. We have lots of camping, hiking, and backpacking adventures coming up this summer, and we'd love to have you join us. And leave some comments at the bottom if you'd like to ask a question. We'd love to hear from you. And as I always say, get out there and hug a tree. Thanks for watching.